gonna grab a drink, a Red Bull. Hold on one second. So you guys grab whatever you be snacking on, sipping on, anything else you be doing. Okay, grab all your things because I'm gonna go in. Thank you guys for being here. I'm so excited. I had to leave for a little bit and I left a huge mess. And now I'm trying to put it back together. But I had a message I wanted to give you guys. I was like, whoa, the tea on this is crazy. I don't even have a thumbnail on here yet. But oh well, we'll do that later. If it'll let me click on it. Hold on, guys. So I can see the chat. Okay, now I can see it. So you guys are, I'm so excited to give this tea, but I'm like, I don't need like a whole Red Bull, but I want a little bit, just to get like a little pep in the step. Wow, there's a bunch of you guys in here. Hi guys. Grab your snacks. We're gonna get situated. We're going to get situated. Okay. If I could eat and give a message at the same time, I'd be trying to do that, but I can't because I'm like, ooh, I got snacks and I want to eat my snacks, but I can't eat my snacks. So here we go. All right. Anything not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. And thank you, spirit guides, besties. Hold on. Sips tea. I love you guys so much. I'm just feeling the love. Are you guys feeling the love? Even if you know you got a lot of haters, I hope you're feeling the love. I'm about to shower you with some love, okay? I'm going to gas you guys up. I'm going to make you feel real good. Real good, okay? Because I'm going to help you with an out-of-body experience. It's going to show you how people be seeing you right now. All right. All of you that have been feeling like you are on a slippery slope of you don't even know what. You don't know what's going on. I have another message for you guys. I haven't edited it. I haven't gone to edit it yet, but members only will get that message first. And then members only will get it ad-free first. And then I will give it to my besties on YouTube. So I have another message for you guys. I got one in the hopper. And yeah. Ooh, the motorcycles are starting. This happened with the last message. Okay, Harley, come through. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are shocking people. God, the universe is about to boop you up right out of your body, and you are about to see how people see you, especially your haters. You feel me? Especially them. Especially them. Okay. Hi, guys. Hi, John. Good evening, bestie. Hi, bestie. Hi, Messenger. Hi, Lucky. Hi, Glam with Jaylene. Hi, Andrew H. Hi, Jason. Hi, Adrian. Hi, Olivia. Hi, Kai. Hey, bestie. Hi, Kyrie. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Hi, Love Life. And Tasha. And Spiritual Healing. And Joseph. Ontario. Miracle, thank you for being a member. Yes, I love you too, Jaylene. And I love you too, Kai. Thank you. You guys are the best. Okay. So, if you were feeling like, I don't know, you're feeling some type of way. What the heck? This is not supposed to be in here. You could be laughing at yourself a lot. Because you really try to hold yourself up when you're hanging on by a thread. And I respect that. I respect that. Okay? Because you got a lot of eyes on you. You are saying goodbye to always being under pressure, always feeling under fire, always feeling like time's running out, always feeling like you have to make all of the important and heavy decisions. You have a lot of shocking news coming in, like shocking justice, shocking revelations. I have one video, I have one channeled message that I'm going to release soon for you guys that will have the other part of the shocking news. But this bit of shocking news is you guys are going through a lot of discovery, a lot of self-discovery. You're coming through with a lot of truth. And because of that, you're just carrying yourself differently. You guys got these Jezebels out here pissed at you. I mean, they are pissed. Okay? Anybody that, and Jezebel could mean anything. You guys could have many definitions for it. To me, that's like an opportunist, somebody that tries to really like, zhuzh it up and be like the most attractive person in the room, and then among other things. But you guys have gone through a lot of healing, a lot of meditation, a lot of just restoring your faith in what you believe in, and restoring your faith in what you believe in. And so right now you are feeling some type of way about anyone with the bullish behavior. Okay, anybody with that type of behavior, anybody trying to come through and intimidate you or another person, like, you are not having that. Okay, let me back up. You are not having that. When you see somebody that is, I don't want to say weaker, but somebody that is, they're not as equipped. And you guys have a lot of sympathy for people that get steamrolled or treated a certain way that are not equipped. And you guys are realizing how equipped you are. So you ain't standing for that. You are not standing for that. Okay. There are certain people that you guys could really care about, that you look up to, that have gone through a lot in the past 2 months. And you guys have healed from a lot in the past 2 months. But this person that you could look up to has been going through a hard time, whether it's finances or people coming for them or always giving them a hard time. And you see people differently. You're very intuitive. You guys can read miserable people. You can read happy people. You can just read people in general. You can read children. You can read teenagers. Like, you have an intuitive gift that is being heightened and being highlighted at this moment. So whoever you're looking up to that is in a position of power, you're seeing them go through something, even though they're holding their head up high, and they might even be in a little bit of denial. They're holding their head up, but you feel this sadness for them intuitively. That, well, dang, they went through this, they went through that, they went through this. And some people could be picking them apart, and you're like, stop picking them apart. Like, they have gone, like, some of them shouldn't even be alive right now. Okay, some of them shouldn't even be alive through all of the things that they've been through. They could have unalived from a broken heart. They could have from the trials and tribulations that they've been through. And people that naturally hate love to overlook that, and you don't overlook those things. That's what makes you so incredibly gifted. You help people remember, like, no, they just, their person got really sick. Their child passed away. Like, you remember the trials and tribulations that people try to forget when they come against somebody. And you're like, I'm not here to see anybody get tag teamed. I'm not here for the bullish behavior. And you're not here for the instant gratification either. You guys deal with a lot of people that they just want instant gratification. And you're like, who do you think you are? Okay? But really though, who do they even think they are? You guys see through that. Okay? You guys see through people with their antics and their secrets. Like, you guys see people's secrets. Okay? And let me give you guys an example. Say there is somebody in your workplace, they're having an affair. You don't need anybody to tell you. You know that they're engaged, but their marriage isn't going to work out. Like, you just know these things. You'll see someone that you care about going through something, and your person or your friend could be like, oh my gosh, like they're so this or they're so that, like who cares? And you will go to bat for them. Like, no, they're going through it. You don't know what they're going through. So just zip it. And you're like not really trying to explain it to people, but I don't know. People think that they're really funny right now, and you are not backing down. So you're showing them like, I blew snot out of my nose. They're not funny. You feel me? You're just looking at them like you're trying to intimidate me. Stop. 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 Okay. Okay. You guys specifically right now have some thirsty, dusty Jezebel type of energy. They love being the most attractive person in the room, okay? And they don't actually have to have the spirit of Jezebel, but that's just what I got in the download. People are so shook that they can't speak, and you're taking attention away from said Jezebels. Okay? You are taking attention away from them, their shine, their family, and you could be having a bad day, and you're still going to reveal that you're the winner and they're a whatever. You feel me? And yeah, you got these Jezebels mad. You have these thirsties, these dusties, these opportunists. You have them really mad, bestie. So pop your shit. Pop it. Because you need to have confidence in your magic. It's being illuminated right now. Your gifts are being illuminated. How you've healed is being illuminated. And that's why you're getting so much attention. You guys got people breaking their necks. They're just spinning around and around. They're dizzy. You guys got people dizzy from breaking their necks because they can't stop staring. Because you have done such a good job healing certain wounds that you look lighter. You feel sexier, you feel more confident, you feel like you can laugh more. And, sometimes that's hard when you have been around a lot of narcissists. Now, I have a lot of new subscribers on my platform, and I talk about CPTSD often. And if you guys have suffered a lot of narc issues in the past, it could be hard for you to stay present. It could be hard for you to stay in your body. You guys could take a lot of cold showers. You guys could do ice baths because it helps you stay in your body. You guys could do a lot of visualization, a lot of meditation, anything that helps you remain present, because you always feel like you're under pressure, like you're in fight or flight, like you're seeing things out of the corner of your eyes, like you're jumping at shadows. And so this is something that you're really trying to work on. It could be hard for you to be present in the moment of love. It could be hard for you to be in the presence of, like, to be present when you're laughing. You could literally stop yourself from laughing. Like, I laugh too much. It's like you have like buyer's remorse. You have like laughing remorse or talking remorse, or what is the word? Loving remorse. You feel like, no, I gave them too much. I shouldn't have done that. I should have restrained. I should have just held back a little bit. And you do this with everything, almost everything, not everything, but a lot of things, where say you share a bunch of things. You're like, oh, I shouldn't have shared. I shouldn't have shared with them that much information. I shouldn't have told them my whole life story. I need to move in silence. Like, you could be really hard on yourself. And me personally, this is something that I've had to work on over the years, because my person would always tell me, you'll start laughing, but then you'll reel it in really quick. You will really try to suppress laughter, like you're not allowed to have fun. And I told him the way that I had grown up was I would get punished for loving, laughing, being loved by anyone. I would get punished if people loved me or gave me attention. I would get punished if I spoke. I would get punished if I laughed. I would get punished if I got more attention. I would get punished. And so I would naturally just reel it back in. Like, oh, I can't be having fun right now. Like, or I feel really bad about it. And so it hasn't been easy for me to work through that. And you guys could be the same. You are getting that confidence back, and it's very childlike. But at the same time that it's childlike, you are not standing down. You are the child that is growing up. You are the child that is maturing, that is standing up for your inner child, and you are not having none of this smoke that these people are trying to give you. You see them clearly, like truly, and they don't like that. There are some people that are thirsting for what you have, thirsting for your shine, thirsting for your light, and you can feel this because they're coming towards you. Okay? If you close your eyes, it's like you're talking to somebody. You're talking to a friend, you're talking to a colleague, you're talking to an acquaintance, and they're coming a little bit too close. Like, you know how we all have like a personal bubble, and if you ain't effing with somebody, they don't need to be in that personal space, and you close your eyes, they're in that space. They're intrusive, they're invasive, because they feel like whatever you got, I should have. Some of these people have paid for plastic surgery. Some of them have lost a lot of weight. Some of them are on, crash dieting, or I'm not trying to trigger anybody, but they've done certain things with their body. So they want all of the attention. And when I close my eyes, I see that you guys are walking into certain groups or industries or arenas, and everybody is just gawking at you. Like, they're so beautiful. And then they realize that they've said these things out loud, but nobody else can speak. Everybody is staring, but like only one person can get out the words. And then all of the Jezebels and all of the thirsties in the room are looking at you like, them. I did not lose all of this weight. I did not go through all of these plastic surgeries. I did not cheat on my person this much to have them take all the attention out of the room. They want to suck up all of the energy out of the room. You're not there for that. You're just like, get away. Don't look at me. Don't stare at me. You guys do not like this type of attention, but you are not necessarily welcoming the attention, but you are really confident in yourself right now, even if you don't feel the greatest today, because you've really been taking care of your heart. You've really been taking care of the things this year that have been bothering you, that have been weighing heavy on your soul. You've been taking care of those things, and they show. Okay? They show. People are like, what? What? So jaws, they're all over the floor. And you're going to notice a pattern in this, okay? Because when I channeled this, I'm seeing you guys come out of this dust storm. Okay, the Phoenix rising is coming out of this stagnant dust. And as you're walking, you're going through new environments, and everybody is staring, but only one person can get out the words for everybody. They are so beautiful. They're not saying like, oh, look at that. I mean, some of them might be saying that, but I don't think they're saying it out loud. Unless you guys are on social media, then they definitely are. I have that happen all the time in the comments. Whenever you guys hear me say, hold on, I'm usually dealing with somebody's sexualized, nasty comment in my live stream. Okay? It's usually very disturbing, very disgusting, and it gets flagged, and then I block them. So that's just some of the things that I be doing when we pause the live stream. But there are people that are like, they're so beautiful. Because some people can't even articulate how they feel about you. You have a lot of people crushing on you. You are a heartbreaker right now. Not that you're trying to be, but you are looking amazing. And it shows the inner work that you've done. Somebody that like knows themselves, and then somebody that just does it for instant gratification, they are not the same. You guys are not the same. These people that like, they want your person, your little dog too. They want the status. They want the power. You are a born leader. They are the shade lamp. You are the sun. They are not the same. It's hilarious that they think that they are, but they are not the same. You are learning you were saying goodbye to pressure, stagnation, your heart being broken. You were saying goodbye to trauma, betrayal. You were saying goodbye to all of that. And you are showing people, I have self-love, but you're shocking them. This self-love that you have for yourself after all that you've gone through this year, you're feeling like, okay, maybe all that craziness was worth it, because I do feel good. I do feel more confident. I do feel like I can lead, like I can help, like I can be ferocious. But these people are trying to enter your personal space. Because if you close your eyes, you know when you just know people in the room are sizing you up? There are people getting a little too close and sizing you up. They're looking you up and down like they know. They're trying to mess with an earth angel. You guys have some people that are being dragged out of a lesson. They're not graduating from the lesson. They're being dragged out of their lesson. And so you guys are going to get a lot of shocking revelations, shocking news, shocking text messages, shocking phone calls. Because the more you're letting go, the more people you let go of that you know are not around you for your highest good, the more you are being elevated. So these people that have been shut down time and time again for coming for your marriage, coming for your relationships, coming for you and your soulmate, coming for you and your job, your opportunities, your social media, however they've been coming for you, they are being put in separation. They are being put in an empty nest. They have been dismissed. They can't complete a lesson if they tried, and they are being told that they need to make adjustments or they're going to continue to feel empty. And they are also in this empty nest having to watch you graduate and start your new life. You are starting a new life. You might be asking, Brittany, how am I starting a new life? Some of you guys are starting a business, or you're starting to love what you do. Some of you guys are becoming more artistic, or some of you guys are traveling more. There is a new season coming in. It's of fun or travel, inspiration, and your artistic abilities, new hobbies that you're trying out, a new love life, or a new person in your love life. Some of you guys are starting a family or paying more attention to family. And so people see this. You have contracts and agreements that people are envious of. So maybe they thought all of their spell work, their witchcraft, their voodoo, their black magic, their evil eye was going to do something. And they haven't seen you in a couple months, or they haven't seen you in a couple weeks, and they see that you're still standing. And as you're standing, there are people everywhere, and they love you more than ever. Their plans backfired. They didn't work. Okay, and they could have spent a lot of time. They could have invested a lot of time trying to flirt with your person, trying to ruin your life. I mean, these people weren't just coming for you. They were coming for everything in your life. Okay, and this is why you recently just got rid of some people that wanted to reconcile with you. Because they thought, well, I didn't take them out the first time, but if I get the olive branch to do it again, I'm going to do it right. You will not give them that opportunity to come in and muck up and break your heart all over again. So there's that. People thought that they had time away from you. They were put in separation. They were put in this empty nest. But they didn't know that they were going to get a front row seat to how you look now, how you act now, how you carry yourself now, despite the towers that you've recently gone through. They thought for sure you'd be all banged up, metaphorically, physically, and they're looking at you like, how is everything in sync and better than ever? How do they look like they have so much power and strength? Why does it look like they've been in the gym? You guys have been doing so much spiritual strength training, it looks like you've been in the gym. Some of you guys could work out in the middle of the night. Some of you guys could work the swing shift. Even on a day where you don't get a lot of sleep, you're still coming out of the gate swinging. So they should really just back it on up. You have the stamina. You have the endurance. They need to make amends with whatever plans they thought they had. They can agree to disagree. They could fly a kite off a cliff. They could do whatever because they're not going to affect you like they did before. And you're catching that faster when you're like, ew, I don't want to deal with them. I don't want them around me. They tried to steal my person, my little dog, my whole life. They want your spotlight. Their energy is like trying to get your spotlight. They want to be seen as the sun. And you have a lot of people coming in and doing that. You guys could have watched yesterday's message about these psychos, and they're doing a lot. They're doing the most. It is time for things to unfold smoothly for you after 6 to 9 months of not the greatest news. You guys could have gotten bad news 2 to 3 times this year, and it really took you out. It took out your mind because, I don't know, it was just you were elevating, and it was bad news during that elevation. Does that make sense? It's like you're elevating, but then there's like another hoop to jump through, but it's a big hoop. It's an intimidating hoop, and you're like, well, just let me lay down, because I don't even know how I'm going to get through that. That whole hoop is on fire, and there's things shooting out of it, and I don't know if I should go through that. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. But now you're seeing the mission clearly. So affirm it below. I am seeing the mission clearly. You are pushing forward. You have the influence. You have the leverage. Everyone can see your self-improvement. Like, everyone can see it. And now that you are pushing through, because you know what the mission is, you're the phoenix, you're coming through all the dust, all the dirt, all the stagnation, you are seeing like, I have it. I got it. I'm here. It's mine. I am not going to let a bill or a hiccup or the ops make me stand down for my mission. Okay? I cannot with people. I literally cannot. There are people that really want your attention. So let me give you guys an example. People will donate like there, okay? And it's like, if you could tell the future, why don't you invest in the stock market? This is on a 4-week restriction, and you waited 4 weeks to say that, and you had to donate for me to see it. You guys have people trying to make you look dumb because you're intuitive. They take everything as a sign, everything as an omen, everything as a message. So there's a lot of times where people will try to undermine me while sending a super chat, undermine me while sending a Cash App, or even on Patreon. And it's like, here's your refund. Okay, unfortunately, I can't refund on super chat, but on Patreon and Cash App, I can. So when people are threatening me, I'm like, take your dusty comment back and your dirty money too. I don't want it. And how do they know what you're doing? Like, this person doesn't know what I invest in. They don't know what I do with my time. Like, they have no idea. Do you understand what I mean? Like, it's just ignorant. But it always applies to the message. People are feeling this pressure because that message, that comment and super chat came just in time, because what is coming after the dust and the stagnation is the mother lode. All your grapes, everything in your life that is bearing fruit, and you didn't have to do anything dirty to get it. You didn't have to put your integrity to the side. You didn't have to con anybody. You didn't have to lie to anyone to get that. Because God gives you the inside information. You feel me? God gives you the inside information. And so people are trying to pull that up out of you. Like, obviously that person like either just wants to be funny, or they want to try to know the ins and outs of my finances, which is like, bro, you can get in line behind hater number 14. Ain't nobody got time for your bullshit. You feel me? You guys are showing people I'm the real deal. No one knew what you were investing in. No one knew what you were actually doing. This is like going to a 9-to-5, going to a corporate job, and everyone thinks that you just do this. You just go to your corporate job, and that's it. And then suddenly finding out their shocking revelation, their shocking news that you're a whole celebrity. That you were an influencer, that you were an entrepreneur. They have no idea, because why would you tell them? Why would you tell them? Your privacy is everything to you. And my specific besties, thank you, Mr. Amorous, my specific besties that I'm speaking to You don't share things like that. It's tacky, okay? It is tacky to say, how do you make your money? You know how many people I work with that want to know how I make my money? People want to know how you make your money. They want to know if you're spoiled. They want it, and it's most of it's God, the divine. So affirm it below. I have divine favor all over my life. I'm spoiled by God. The end. You feel me? So this abundance, you are so used to people trying to sour your grapes, trying to tell you that's never going to work out. Don't do that. Well, do you even have another job? Do you have a side hustle? Do you have any investments? Like, what do you actually do? And they have no idea how much money you are about to be gifted in your spiritual inheritance because you have a powerful wealth transfer coming in. Prosperity, jackpot, success, good fortune, sudden wealth, the real deal on easy street. Overindulge. You will be able to overindulge if you so desire, if you so please. You have this goodness that is meant to be shared. Your fertility, your abundance, your harvest, your wealth, the fruits of your labor. So affirm it below. The fruits of my labor are here. I have everything I need. The fruits of my labor are here. And this is what you've been tapping into all year long, is knowing, you know what? It might be a little bit up and down because you are elevating. You are coming up out of the dust. Not every business is successful, and you are only seeking wise counsel. It's like God is your accountant. Okay, your angels and ancestors are your financial advisors. You feel me? Like these people, I literally can't. And that's funny. I have a lot of brokers in my family, and when I was younger, I helped my stepdad study for his Series 7. And all the books that he had to read, I would literally read them and record it. Like I would do all of the audio for him studying for his Series 7. And then he would listen to it. And then he passed his Series 7. So like people don't know you like that, but they really want to know you like that. And you just gotta laugh. Okay? You just have to laugh. Because now you're just going to start experiencing life as it comes because you are realizing how important it is for you to be present and to enjoy what you have. And even though it's going up and down, at least you're trying to self-improve every day. Not every day is going to be like the best, obviously, but you guys are starting to see like, I'm good. I'm safe. I have food in my fridge. I have food in my belly. I have a roof over my head. I have a car that takes me from point A to point B. Whatever it is that you guys are grateful for, you're like, you know what? This is better than 5 years ago. I will be just fine. And you're always trying to self-improve. So don't let these dusties, these opportunists, these people that are projecting, they're always projecting, don't let them come in and try to make you feel like you're irrelevant. They're only speaking like that because they're irrelevant. They cannot buy your love. They cannot buy your affection. Anybody trying to breadcrumb you or pull any love on a string, it's not happening. It's not going to work. It is not going to work. So you just have to laugh it off and keep protecting yourself. No one thought that this is like if you guys had a social media business and there were a group of haters that like disappeared for a little bit. And then they popped back up a couple months later and they're like, they're still alive and they look better than ever. That's this type of energy. They're like, they're still okay. They're still breathing and gleaming and shit. What? That's right, bestie. They can keep their crumbs. They can keep their crumbs. They're mad. You guys are like special ops. They're real mad that God has plans for you. They're mad of your direct line of communication with the divine, the creator, the universe, God, whoever it is that you pray to, whoever it is that you speak to. And they got to creep what you're doing from secret accounts. They have to mirror you any chance they get because they have no originality at all. Affirm it below. I am the original gangster of anything that I do. I am the original gangster of anything that I do. Drop your microphones down below because these people are a little jelly of your voice and that you're not scared to use it. I would rather have somebody that goes a little bit overboard but is honest than somebody that lies and that is deceptive and that has to put on a performance. And do you know what I mean? You are turning your back like, oh, did you like that? Did you like that? That's my truth. That's my testimony. That's my business. Those are the people that ride for me. Ivy singing around campus. I love that. I love that. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. If you guys are singing in the car, singing around campus, just singing, dancing, you're going to start having more fun. You're trying to really just be in your body and enjoy the time that you have. Life is too short. It's too short to not enjoy your life. We have romance. You guys have romance coming in. This is a lot of people looking at you like, oh my gosh, and they're in love. These people did a lot to seclude you, to make you feel like you ain't got nothing going on. They really tried this, but their level of intimidation or what they think is not. You are intimidating. They cannot seclude you from something you're not trying to be a part of. You can't sit with us. Who was trying to sit with you? Who? Not my besties. This person is a clown. They think that everything they do is real epic. So why are they having a mental breakdown, shorting their fuses by you just walking on by you just simply existing? People that are naturally bumping heads with you at this time, you are going to amp up your protection on. Because somebody here is trying to cause an accident in your life. Okay, and I'm not saying that to fearmonger anyone. I'm just saying that the hate is real with some of these people. They are wanting you to have some type of accident, whether that's like having an accident and like being embarrassed or mortified. It's like humiliation. They might be doing humiliation rituals to cause issues for you. And it could be family members, but I'm seeing that somebody is trying to cause an accident to embarrass you because they don't know what else to do. They're also doing spell work against your love life. Especially those of you with your soulmate. They want people to see Melissa says, yeah, it's my sister. Thank you. Thank you, last light. Yeah, I'm sensing that it's family. They are trying to paint you in a certain way. It's either people that have known you for a really long time through the grapevine or through an industry, or it's your family. And they want people to believe that you are not respected. They want people to believe that your fairy tale is a facade. Your self-improvement is a woozy. It's a wazi. It's not real. They're like, oh, their relationship, it's fake news. And it's not. That they're really trying to crack themselves up. And you are in a lot of people's heads, rent-free. There is going to be a shift in power that no one is going to see coming. I have a message on that. I haven't dropped it yet, but I will be soon. There's going to be a big shift in power where you're going to be so shocked you might laugh or fall out of your seat. These people that have been coming up against you with their spell work and their smear, I mean, they've been smearing you guys for a really long time. They've been trying to change everyone's opinion of you, and they genuinely think that they're doing a good job of this. It's bullish behavior to the umpteenth degree. They are fake busy. This is how you know who some of these people are. You're real busy, but you're real secretive. These people are fake busy. They have no proof. They have no evidence of anything that they're doing. They're like, oh, I be doing big things. What things? What things has this opportunist or Dusty been doing? They're mad that you are in a special league for the divine. They're mad that you are in a special, you're in like a special task force for star messengers, okay? And if that is you, affirm it below. I am in a special task force for earth angels, for star messengers. You guys name your task force below. Are you for the light workers, the star seeds, the earth angels? Whatever you guys are about right now, whatever you think your purpose entails, you are a part of the special task force for that. And that's why these ops are popping up like daisies, especially people from your past. A lot of these people, you either put them in your rear view and you're like, I'm not acknowledging them. And they're like, wait, I'm better than ever. I have a better performance for you this time. Look at me. You're not even going to look at them. And you be making eye contact where you're like, I'm not looking at this demon. Whole demon, the house. Okay? And for anyone new on my platform, the house is a big exclamation point. Okay? There's a whole demon in the house that's like, look at me. Look at me. Like freaking out. And you're like, really good at pretending people are invisible, and I have no F's to give. Can't find one. So I'm not looking at you. Riddle me what? Riddle me what? Okay. Who said I'm not talking to my sister? Melissa says I'm not talking to my sister. Yeah, some of these people, you're like, I'm not talking to you, so just go on with your life. Just move on. And they can't let you go. That is why you're going to be amping up protection. They are in their feelings. And some of them are dealing with a little bit of this. Now, for those of you that are in your unions, okay, my divine feminines, divine masculines, it's not gender specific, okay? It's just the energy. Whatever it is, soulmates, twin flames, kingdom spouse, divine counterparts, whatever you call them. If you guys are in this type of relationship, that's a lot of the reason why people are not happy with you. They feel like, okay, well, I stopped talking to them a year ago. Oh, then, oh my gosh, they're still together? They're still together? Yeah, look at you guys running off into the sunset. You guys might not even like each other today. But guess what? You ride for one another. Okay? If you guys are in love, if you ride for God, okay? If you ride for your purpose, if you know you're on the path to self-improvement, I want you to affirm it below. I'm going to rock it until the wheels fall off. I'm going to rock it until the wheels fall off. They ain't stopping anything. So pop your bestie. Pop it. People love you. This is what's going to be happening. You are going to be getting people proposing to you. I have like 3 people propose to me a day just on social media alone. Like, I'm not even trying to brag. I'm just like, does anybody know that, like, I'm married? But, like, whatever. I'm just like, thank you. People are going to be proposing to you, professing their love to you. They don't care if you got a whole person, okay? And then your ops are dealing with legal issues that they are hiding. You're so welcome, Noreen. Thank you for being a member, and thank you for your donation. You guys are seeing, like, I knew I predicted that correctly. I'm going to rock this till the wheels fall off. Don't doubt your intuition. Don't doubt it. You knew what you knew when you knew it. And you said what you said when you said it. And you predicted it correctly. You nailed it right the first time. No one pivots like my besties. I told you it was going to gas you up. Because you might be like, I don't even like my person right now, but I love them, but I don't like them right now. Or I don't even like my purpose right now, but I love it, but I don't like it right now. Do you know what I mean? You don't care. You're seeing that a lot of things that you've predicted, a lot of the things that you believed in and that you breathed life into, they are blooming. So you're like, okay, I'm going to rock this until the wheels fall off. Who's going to stop me? I mean, well, the devil's going to try to stop you, but his recruits are not the brightest. They're not the brightest. They're not equipped. They're not acquainted with the facts. It's just what it is. and you guys are getting a fresh start while they're going through legal issues. You're going to be seeing ops around you dealing with all types of issues. Things that you've already been going through. You guys have been working out through legal matters, finances. You guys have been working through certain issues. It could be a divorce. It could be custody. It could be spousal support. It could be child support. It could be a will, life insurance, an actual inheritance, land, fighting over a home. You guys have been going through battles and you're still shining. And half these people, they didn't even know what you went through because you didn't share it with them. Okay. And some of them could have been the cause of those legal issues. Well, now they will be dealing with their own criminal, child support, traffic tickets, divorce, property issues. They can step right up to the hot seat because it's their turn, because they have been dismissed from the lesson that they could not complete. And it ain't God's lesson. It's the devil's lesson. Okay. They promised. A lot of them were like, I promise I could take out Earth Angel number 4. I promise. And they failed. They failed. Especially the family members that were like sending or paying spiritualists or whoever to come at you sideways. People in your bloodline or people that you grew up with. And let's say you guys were paying off a DUI. Let's say you were going through criminal whatever. Okay, we're not here to judge. We are not here to judge one another. We are all working out the kinks in our life. And you should be really proud of yourself for paying off your debts to society, for owning up to whatever you think it is that you did. Like, I spent a lot of time in and out of jail, paying my debts to society, just trying to rectify a lot of wrongs. Do not let anyone make you feel like you haven't rectified those things or your heart isn't there. Anybody that is easily offended by anything that you do when you walk to the left, when you breathe over here, they're not for you. They are not your friend. They are, in fact, a hater. Okay? They are not your friend. They are, in fact, a hater. So there's going to be certain predictions that you called out. Somebody that's separated, somebody that's been having an affair, somebody that's been cheating on their person, somebody that somebody's marriage that's not going to work out. There are just a bunch of predictions that you guys have made. And it could be like your family predictions, like, oh, yeah, they're engaged, but that is not going to work. And you could have not even said it to anyone. You could have just said it to yourself. But it's just giving you signs that you are intuitive, that you are the high priestess. And so these people, they don't like when you're right, and you're right a lot. Okay? These people don't like when you're right. They don't like when you stand up to them. And this is something that you've been doing lately. Let's say the last 3 to 5 years. Maybe you really don't like confrontation. Maybe you guys are people pleasers in recovery, hotheads in recovery, or all of the above. And you're just trying to be chill. But you have the perfect balance of how you stand up for yourself. And a lot is being illuminated to you on why you're on the right path. Okay? Yeah, they're going to try to gaslight you guys. Who said that? Angel. They try to convince you that you're crazy. That's their favorite thing to do, is to act like you don't know what you're talking about. You must be Looney Tunes. And that is why you guys maybe maneuver a certain way, because you know that you're it's a lose-lose situation with them. You're damned if you stand up for yourself, and you're damned if you go off the rails. Either way, they're going to make it seem like you went off the rails. Does that make sense? So the best thing that you can do is, instead of trying to connect with them, know that it's a toxic connection, show them the scissors, drop your mic, and keep it 1,000. Stand up for yourself. Stand 10 toes down for the fact that you don't need to eat their crumbs. You don't need to eat their crumbs. Because they're mad that you're self-enterprising, you're standing up for yourself, you're more adventurous, you are destroying the traditions that they said, you have to do this or else. And you're saying, I'm not going to do that. That doesn't work for my life. It might work for you, because all of them abuse power. They're tyrants, they're controlling, and you guys are a very unique individual. You are a very unique individual. So they're always trying to make you feel like you're crazy. Nobody loves you. Nobody thinks that way. You guys don't believe that anymore. You've been doing a lot of healing and a lot of work. So don't let anyone tell you that you are crazy, that you are not intuitive, that they want you to think that you're a catfish. Like, oh, anybody that's with the collective, oh my gosh, poor that person, poor them. Like, they're dating the collective. They don't know that they're artificial, or those are enhancements, or that's photo editing. Oh my gosh, like they don't know. I can't. They want to destroy any love that anybody has for you. And so you guys are putting the trolls in their pig pen. You're like, oh, you didn't know that you were in the wrong sandbox? Yeah, this is not your sandbox. Your pig pen is right over there. Right over there. People are also very jealous. They're very attentive to your goals. That's why you're very private. And that's why I also give you guys that. I don't always ask you to be dropping your goals in the comments, because I know like what that can mean to you energetically, and you're just really trying to practice privacy and, you know, silence being your superpower, because you guys have a lot of people pocket watching you. You guys deal with people that are always trying to intentionally upset you on social media, but know this. You have very powerful people watching you on social media. God, the divine, the creator, the universe is about to add a whole nother layer to your job code, to you being a special task force. So you're not just a special task force for star messengers. You are on a special task force for the world. And there are going to be shifts in power where people are going to be shook that all these other trolls and ops and Decepticons are gone, and you're the one left standing. Blossoming, thank you. So they try to disrupt what you're doing. They always try to get a reaction. They try to goad you. They try to bait you. So you could have watched yesterday's live stream about you being the bait. Let God make the switch. These psychos that are coming after you, you are the bait. God is saying, here's the collective. Get a good look, and then here's the switch. And you guys might be maybe you're getting a couple of hints in the last 48 hours that there is something bigger for you. Like you thought what you're already doing is big, and maybe you're getting a little bit bored. And because of that, it's like God knows your heart. The divine knows your heart. There was always going to be another thing for you to do, for you to help with. And so you're getting an alignment for that. You are going to have a shocking success in a post or a reel. I don't know, something that you say going viral, or I don't know, something that you're going to do that you wouldn't normally do. Does that make sense? So let's say that you guys are in the spiritual community and now you're wanting to do something in music. You're just going to be like, oh, I don't even care about it. Let me just put it out because I have a passion for it, and it's going to be seen everywhere. Or art, or a statement, or a post. Something that has to do with this new thing that's going to be helping you drive everything else that you do. Everything else. It's like, and it's going to be something to the tune of you standing up for people. So you might get online and stand up for a group of people. And then you might become like a totally different type of leader, or adding another stripe, adding another star. You're adding another level. And it's going to be shocking what the turn of events is about to be for you. I'm so excited. Like, you could have been feeling like, is this all for me? I mean, it's not that bad. It's not, You're just like deep down a little bit bored. It's okay. God knows you. And there are other things in store for you. So let these people be ratchet. You're really good at swerving them. You are really good at swerving and changing direction and pivoting with anyone behaving inelegant, nasty, unappealing, behaving stupidly, being wretched. I never say that word right. But you guys are going to change direction abruptly. You are not interested in being on the hamster wheel of a dog. And these people are trying to knock on your door like, let me in. I deserve to know what's going on in here. And it's like, says who? And people that are helping them, they're also on the chopping block. Okay, people that are helping these people get away with whatever they're getting away with after all that you've just recently gone through and overcome and self-improved, they're going to wish they never stood up for that person. They're going to wish they never stood up for that person. So you guys keep your head on a swivel, because a lot of people are looking at you like you're a match. Be careful on dating apps right now. Be careful on social media. And I'm not saying that to be like, be scared, but be mindful. Be cautious. Because a lot of people are like, you are my soulmate. You are my match. Like, these people, they're so shook they can't speak. And only one person out of every group that you see over the next couple of months is only one of them's going to be able to say, they're so beautiful. Oh my gosh, they're so handsome. They're so hot. I've never seen anybody that could speak like that, act like that, dress like that, whatever it is that you guys are exuding. People have never seen it before, because you are more than the triple threat. You're not just like talented and hot. You're smart. You're intuitive. You're intelligent. You're business savvy. You are self-enterprising. They ain't never seen anything like you. They have never seen anyone like you. They have never smelled anyone like you. Okay? You guys have a very specific smell, and it doesn't matter who tries to copy it, who tries to emulate it. It's your signature. It's your energetic signature. So even though you're not a gatekeeper, people will be like, oh my gosh, what's your scent? What's your scent? What's your scent? You could be like, oh, it's this, this, and that. They're not going to rock it the same. They ain't at the same vibration. You are not emanating the same thing. So don't feel bad if you're like, I really didn't want to tell them what my secret formula is. You can give them the Krabby Patty secret formula, and it still will be original to you. It will still be original to you. Okay, let's say you guys have blonde hair. You're making everybody around you want to get blonde hair. Let's say you dress a certain way. You're making everybody around you want to dress a certain way. Let's say you smell a certain way. Everybody around, so they're thinking that they can butter you up, get the Krabby Patty formula, okay? And they're like, I got it. I'm going to go tell all of my Decepticon friends. They're like, okay, guys. So this is the hairdresser that they go to. This is the formula. This is the scent that they be wearing. And this is where they go on Saturdays. Let's try it. It's not going to hit the same. It's not going to hit the same. So don't feel bad, bestie, when you're like, Brittany, I didn't want to tell them, but I'm not a gatekeeper. So I just told, let them run amok with your formula. Let them. They still is going to get it wrong. They could write it down and they still is going to get it wrong. They can write it down twice and they're still going to get it wrong. Look, I can't. I can't. You are connected. You are connected to the heavens above. It's not going to hit the same. It's not going to smell the same. It's not going to look the same. You ever seen, like, let's say a sibling, they want to copy you. And let's say you're younger. Let's say you're not even old. Like, this isn't now, but like, you know when you have a younger sibling or a friend and they're like, yeah, let's look the same. Let's wear matching outfits. And one of you might look a little bit different or wear it a little bit different or carry yourself different. And it's not always that way, but it's like when it doesn't hit the same and you're like, wow, I was worried for nothing. Or, mom putting us in these silly outfits. Like, these people can't twin. with you. They cannot. They cannot. Digital detox. Okay. Somebody could be really upset with you that they can't reach you digitally. Because I'm getting Tinder and what's the other dating app? Hinge. Okay. You guys could be on Tinder or Hinge, whatever dating app. And you guys could be on Instagram. Any of these apps, there are certain people that want to DM you or they want to private message you, and their energy is reading eager and like gimme gimme now, like Finding Nemo, mine, and you're like, I am not yours. No, I am not. So you guys are shutting down a lot, and you might be realizing that you want a little bit of a digital detox so you can kind of clear your head on how people are operating, because you're changing. You're changing, you're elevating. So maybe you want to do a digital detox, go on a couple of dates or not go on a couple of dates. Maybe you're wanting to change your bio. You're changing. And so your social media is going to change as well. Your social media is going to change as well. Somebody's going to be a bride. Somebody's going to be a bride. You are looking flawless. People are like, that don't impress me much. I'm impressed. Don't let them fool you. They're like, I'm not impressed by them. I'm not impressed by them. I'll get real close. I'll look at them. I'll give them dirty looks. I'll say all types of crazy stuff. It won't land. It won't sound good, but I'll try. They are impressed. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. You feel me? Somebody here is definitely getting married. Okay? I feel like there's two groups of you. Someone has started dating someone, and you're like, I don't know if this is going to go anywhere. Like, you hope that it does, but like, you're not sure. And that's okay. Sometimes we don't know right away and the other person does. But there are some of you that are going to be a bride unexpectedly or a groom, and you're just not. I feel like when you meet your soulmate, it happens really fast. Even if you never thought about getting married before, having a family, or anything of the sort. These people will make you want to sing love songs, okay? I bet you think this song is about you, don't you? Yes. You'll be up all night singing these love songs. I'm telling you. Like, you could be like, I don't like that corny crap. I don't like it. When you meet the one, you'll be doing all kinds of things you never thought you would do. Okay? I'm telling you. You're like, a rom-com? I'll watch it. I watch sports sometimes. You think I want to do that? No, that's my nap time. Like, I already work, at country bars and sports bars. Like, I don't want to come home and watch sports. Like, I'll play sports. I'll go to a game, like in person, but I don't watch it. But I'll watch it because you do what you do for the people that you love. So you're maybe thinking, for those of you that are single, and I'm going to pull some love advice. Yes, I am. I'm going to do something for situationships, soulmates, and for singles at the end. We're almost done. But you guys are thinking they have a certain lifestyle. I don't think they're going to change their lifestyle for how I would feel comfortable. Say your person parties all the time. Say maybe they don't even party, but everybody in their family parties, and you're like trying to live a sober life or a more toned down life. They are going to surprise you. They're going to surprise you. You're thinking you're going to get a whole demon that's got all types of issues because they look a certain way. They could be they're very attractive. And so you're probably thinking, after all of this heartbreak that you recently went through, you're like, I'm not going to worry about it working out. Their family might not even like me, or their friends might not even like me. So I'm just not going to give my hopes up. So somebody's going to surprise you that they love you. And maybe you've known this person for a while, but like you guys never really dated. And now you're getting that opportunity. We'll dip a little bit into it more when I do the love part. But there's others of you that are really needing a staycation. You are really needing a digital detox, a staycation, and you just need to get away for a couple of days. It's going to do wonders for your inspiration, for your art, for your love life, just for your soul, like your mind, your body, and your soul. And you deserve that, even if it's just 2 days. Even if it's just 2 days. It doesn't have to be a fancy hotel. It could be camping. It could be tailgating out under the stars. Like, it could be anything. And however you guys do that, you can enjoy local attractions. You could do a mini vacation on a budget. I know my besties, and we are ballers on a budget. We know how to get our bang for our buck. You feel me? So you guys got this. And for once in a very long time, you are finally feeling like you got it going on. You know when you are faking it and you're like, ugh, everybody's looking at me. No, today, you know that you have it going on. You know that everyone's looking at you and you're like, well, I mean, there is something to look at, but we don't need to get into all of that. But I feel it. And you're proud of yourself. It's all this self-improvement. And you deserve it. You deserve it. Okay. Do not fall for those throwing shade towards you, because your traditions are changing. Your love life is changing. Everything's changing. So people are really trying to throw dirt on your name right now. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Okay? Now, let's get into singles, situationships, and soulmates. So if you guys are in a situationship, you could be like, I don't know if they're my person. I don't know. Are they a karmic? I don't know. If you're like on the fence, you could be situationship. If you feel like you can't get commitment out of them for crap, if you don't know if you're friends with benefits, if you don't know if they're going to call you again, put yourself in the situationship category. And then if you are single, obviously you're like, I don't know if I'm looking or what's going on, or you might be trying to date. You'll just know what category you fall into. Let's get some messages. I'm going to get some different cards. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me get some Red Bull. Oh my gosh. I did not get that all over that card. Okay, I'll be right back, bestie. Okay, we're going to have a brief interruption. I got the Red Bull off of that. All right. So, my singles. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Anything not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. My husband thinks he's funny. Sorry, guys. Okay, so you guys feel like those of you that are single, you feel like you avoided disaster with somebody. And you were right, okay? If you went on a date with somebody and they were like, I don't know, maybe you were like really hopeful and you're like, I think things are gonna be good, but then they showed you that they're a whole dusty, or they showed you that like they're gonna make you pay for stuff, or I don't even know. Like they just didn't open the door for you, or they just did things that you're like, what? But maybe you really liked them at first. You did avoid disaster, but you're needing to get back in the saddle again. Okay? Stop. If you guys want to know where I get all my funny, like, sayings from, I get most of them from my husband. Because he's funny. Okay? My singles, you guys did avoid disaster because this person was going to punish you if you did not, you know what, with them. Okay, if you did not give them what they wanted and you're like, this is a whole new situation. They are expecting a whole lot out of me. So what sense does it make for them to expect a whole lot out of you, but you can't have the same expectations? You guys are dodging dusties left and right, those of you that are single. So just be patient, be kind to yourself, show yourself a lot of grace. Okay, while you're showing them the door, show yourself a lot of grace. Okay. But they have they're like, oh, I expect this, like that, like this, like that. And you're like, riddle me what? You can't even open the door, pay for my lunch? And you want me to do what? And get in what position? You can assume the position. There's the door. Okay, there is the door. Whoa. Singles, your message is coming through strong. Okay, singles, getting ready to mingle. You are becoming the Queen of Cups. So you are very in tune with your emotions. If you are giving yourself a hard time, like, I don't know, maybe I was being too this, too that, you need a one friend or God to tell you that you're going through a major breakthrough and you are naturally repelling those that are not ready. They are not equipped to let you fill up your cup. You are saying, no, 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 no. My cup's got to be full. And if you were here to knock it over and then be like, where's the rest at? You got to go. Okay, you got to go. You guys are going through a major breakthrough with your self-esteem and being in tune with your emotions. God is saying you are safe to move forward. Like, keep moving forward. You got this. Now, if you guys are already starting to date someone and you're like, I don't know what it is yet, you guys might be in the situationship pile. Or you might be in the soulmate pile. But you'll have to wait because you'll get a feel, okay? You guys are very intuitive. You'll get a feel for like how you think they're going to treat you, or you might just be really surprised, okay? But God is saying like you're safe to date. You're safe to try and to love yourself and to scale back and to have your boundaries the way that you want them. You guys are definitely getting ready to meet a soulmate. You guys have built so much strength from adversity, from people using you, from people breaking your heart, ghosting you, all types of betrayal, cheating, third-party situations. You have learned so much from people being toxic with you that every lesson is coming full circle so you can have a better situation. And God is saying, you're safe. You're safe because you're in tune with what your needs are and who can actually meet them. You guys could be a Leo. You guys could be a water sign. Anything else? You're going to be seeing right out of the gate who does not have the resources to mess with you. Because there's a lot of people that they see that they need to put you on a pedestal. So they're going to try to like fake the funk with you right out of the gate. They're going to be like, oh yeah, I make this much money. I do this, I do that, I do this. And you're going to see very quickly that they don't got none of that. And it doesn't even matter to you, but you're like, why lie? Like, why lie? I'm not here to judge you. Okay. Whoa. You are healing unresolved conflicts, and this is helping you not go for some of their jugulars. You might be wondering, why am I being so nice to them? I really don't like them, or I really don't F with them. It's because you just came out of so much turbulence. So now you're just kind of seeing people for who they are, and you're like, they're not ready. They're not equipped. They're not acquainted. It's fine. It's fine. You're bowing out. Okay, that's a good idea. Instead of you being like, of course you're going to do that. Of course. You're just like everybody. Like, you're not doing it from that heart space. You are connected with yourself. Okay? So, my situationships. You guys are next. But before I do that, let me give a word of advice for the singles. We have physical activity. If you are looking for a boost in your energy levels as the Queen of Cups, this will enhance your mood, reduce stress, and provide a positive impact on your mental or emotional state. Some of you guys are already doing this. But if you are wanting like, I'm single, like, I want to feel better about being out here, working out, whether it's strength training, weight training, just running on a treadmill for a little bit, even an hour and a half a week will do a lot for you. It will store all the happy cells into the body and you will be feeling yourself. Some of you guys are going to be doing Pilates or yoga, or even like playing softball, baseball, basketball, hockey. There's different things that you guys are going to be doing, and it's going to improve your mental state. And this is also going to help you have a clear head when you're dealing with certain people you're trying to date. You're going to have more confidence. You're going to be more sure of yourself. Okay. Situationships. Let's get it. Okay. Let's see what's going on for the situationships. Okay. My besties that chose this pile. You guys have the spirit animal of the lizard, and you are getting back on track from being negative. Let's see what that means. Maybe like negative self-talk. Maybe it's because you guys were dealing with certain people that they were just always shaming you. Like, oh, you're never going to be anything. Oh my gosh. Fake emperor. You guys were dealing with a fake emperor, and that's why you're trying to get back on track from being negative. Or in your certain situationship that you're dealing with, you're dating somebody, you're talking to somebody that is a fake emperor. They're a tyrant. They're controlling. They don't want you on the phone. They don't want you talking to people. They don't want you having friends. They might act like they do, but they definitely do not. They stop. They don't like you making money, having independence. What else? Stop. My husband's trying to distract me. You guys are just seeing that whoever thought they were a big bad wolf or a big bad boss, they're not. You're like, you're a whole controlling weirdo. And I don't know why I believe your negativity. I tell you guys all the time, when somebody says a bunch of positive things and then they say a couple negative things, what's going to stick out to you? The negative things. And right now, you are trying to forget the negative things that this person has been saying to you, because you guys could be going through like an argument with them. They're definitely trying to intimidate you. Okay, those of you in situationships, you guys might not be getting along. You are going to leave them speechless. Okay, so if you were taking the heat off, or taking the heat that they were serving you over and over and over again, and you're like, you know what, I'm about to blow up, but I'm a hothead in recovery, or I'm a people pleaser in recovery. What am I going to do? You're about to drop the microphone on them. And if that is you guys, you've been in a situationship, you've been on, off with a certain person, drop your microphones down below, because you're going to get the last word. You're going to get the last laugh. Using you for your money. You can't go by it yourself. Yeah, they might want to go with you to, let me pick these up. They might want to go with you to the nail salon. They might want to go with you to the barber shop. Like, they don't want to leave you alone. What does that tell you guys? Okay? What does that tell you guys? That they don't want you out by yourself. I'm definitely getting issues with money. Okay? They could be acting like, oh, I forgot my wallet. Can you help me out? They could have issues with their own family that they could be hiding from you. They could have stolen money from their family and got caught, and now they're coming for your money. They get upset when you smile, and it's not about them. This is very specific. But you'll know that if it's you. Say you're smiling and you're laughing, and then they come in and they're like, can you do this for me? Like, this reminds me of how I used to get punished as a kid. You couldn't smile, you couldn't laugh, because then would come the punishment of stop having a good time. That is not allowed. If you're smiling because it doesn't have anything to do with them, they get really upset. Like, really upset. And that's because they're a fake emperor. You're about to leave them speechless, because you're about to cut a cord. You're about to pull the rug from underneath them. So I want to get some more information, because I feel like there's 3 types of situationships here. For those of you that are leaving them speechless, your gifts are getting stronger, so you're not going to be putting up with this much longer. They better shape up or ship out. You feel me? I want to find out about this. Who's arguing? A friend? You guys could be arguing about a friend. Maybe you have a friend that's being inappropriate with the person you're trying to date, or they've slept together. Maybe you're trying to forget that they've hooked up a long time ago. Maybe you're trying to forget that, like, they said, oh, your friend is so attractive. Why don't you dress up like that? There's something that you're trying to forget that has to do with a friend. They either made a comment about their body, made a comment about their beauty, made a comment like that because they've hooked up. They could have hooked up before in the past. Okay, tell me about this money. I don't know if this person thinks that, like, they're intimidating or they're like a thug. They definitely want to be the boss of you. The person that, like, had these issues with stolen money. Whoa. Okay, you guys, if you know this is not your person, be very careful. They definitely want to trap you with a baby. Now, if you guys are just in an argument and you're like, I know that's my person, this is not even your pile. But you know what I mean. Somebody here wants to trap you with a baby, and they will be relentless in trying to do that. What the frick? Let me get something else out. I don't like what this is telling me. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm getting that the joke's about to be on them. Tell me about these situationships. Anything else we need to know? You're genuine. This healing transformation that you've been through is legit. Do not let them tell you anything different. They're going to say, oh, you know what? You're so different now that you're spiritual, or you're so different now that you're a star messenger, or you're so different now that you've started a business, or you're an entrepreneur, or you're self-employed. They're going to try to make you feel guilty for elevating while trying to piggyback off of your elevation. What? What? God is saying your transformation is legit. I don't care what this Dusty says. Or this transformation is legit. You are looking at things from a healed perspective. So if this person's always being wishy-washy with you, your angels, your ancestors are telling you, no, you are looking at things with full transparency. You are being genuine. You are speaking from a healed perspective. So stop, like, knocking yourself. And that could be why you're getting back on track from being negative with yourself. Like, you're getting back on track from negative self-talk or fighting with this person. You're like, I'm not going to give them any more oxygen. No, I am not. No more air. Yeah, listen to your intuition. You are being prompted with some type of information about this person. If you guys are an influencer, they're very jealous of that. They want to, like, be included. They're definitely being shady. They're suspect or untrustworthy. And you're getting a sense about them. Listen to that. Because say you become an influencer, they're like, oh, I don't want you to do that interview. I don't want you to talk to them. I don't want you to collaborate with them. Well, why do you have to do it with that guy or that girl? They will stunt your growth. Yeah, breadcrumbing. They could cancel plans on you a lot, string you along. They have a lot of illusions about how they think that you should be. They could have been shaming you, trying to make you feel judged. Maybe they don't want you to look really nice when you go out. I don't like that. For some of you guys, this could be an ex that you got back together with and you're like, oh my gosh, why did I do this? And then others of you maybe haven't been dating them that long, or you're the on-off, or they don't like to label what you guys are. But they're always shaming you and then telling you, like, these are my expectations. Like, I don't care about what your freaking expectations are. You can shove them up your, you know? Okay, let's get some advice for you guys, my situationships. I don't see you guys putting up with that very much longer. You are really trying to elevate. I don't see you trying to salvage that. It depends on how much time you've been dealing with them. As I'm saying time, ticking clock comes out. And this says, let love unfold naturally and give it time to grow. If you feel like this person is going through something or they're not that bad. You will know intuitively. Do you know what I mean? Let it unfold naturally, but at the same time, stand your ground. Your boundaries will naturally repel them if they're not the right person. You're not going to deal with control. You're not going to deal with being told what to do. You're just not. Okay? You're going to show them, I'm unfazed. Oh, were you telling me what to do? Oh, were you bossing me around? Yeah, you're not going to talk to me crazy. You better talk to me nice. Okay? So God is saying, look at the hidden thorns, but don't try to pressure this person to be something that they're not. Let them show you. Okay, I get the message. God is saying, let them show you who they are so you can believe them the first time instead of telling them, you should be like this. You should be like Johnny. You should be bringing me flat. No. Let them show you who the F they are. So you can say, toodaloo, mother effer. Okay? You feel me? I can't. Sprinkle, sprinkle, twinkle, twinkle. Wow. Crazy, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. This isn't even going here. Okay. My soulmates. Let's get it popping. Let's see what's going on. Okay. We have 50-50 happening now in sync. Okay, bestie. Okay. Where does this go? Okay. So you guys maybe finally got things going 50-50. My soulmates. You guys are finally like rowing the boat. It's together. You're not like yelling at them like, what are you doing? Are you my alliance or not? Are you on the same team or not? You guys have been doing a lot of work, my soulmates. You've been communicating until you can't even freaking communicate anymore. You've been telling them, I feel alone when this, that, and the third. I need more help. And maybe that's not easy for you to do. But I'm getting here that what's happening now is things are going to be more in flow. And you're going to feel like there's more of a team effort. Oh, that's great news. Oh my gosh, it's great news. So if you were wondering if they finally get the fine print of what you're saying, let's say they've been half listening, or they have selective hearing, or they just glaze over what you say, or maybe they've just been going through something, so they've been glazing over what you say. They're hearing you now. It might have taken you a long time. It might have taken you a long time, but it might have taken you a long time, but they're seeing your point of view. They're seeing the detail. They're looking closer. They're like, okay, I'm not trying to make you mad. So say you've been asking them to help you with like the kids or chores or bills or whatever it is, and they weren't listening, and you were stressing, and you're like, you know what? They're not listening to me. They're not listening to me. I can't stress about it anymore. I know they're my person, and then they'll figure it out one way or the other. So you kind of removed yourself from the equation for them to see the error of their ways. And now they're definitely reading between the lines. So you've gotten your message through clearly. Because they might even try to like drop a crumb, like, let's see if I can get away with this. And you're gonna smack it down so fast. Like, what did you just say? What are you trying to get out of? What are you doing? They'd be like, nothing. I didn't even mean it. It was just a thought. It was just a thought. I'm just, it's 50-50 now, bestie. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. They might try. You know what? They're spoiled by you. That's what I'm getting. You created a monster. They feel like they created a monster. They feel like you're so spoiled, and you're trying to explain, nah, you're spoiled. You are. And maybe they really didn't believe that. Okay, they're going to be saying yes more, but meaning it. So let's say they were giving you empty promises. And this could have been just from them not paying attention, being really involved with work. They are working on being more present and attentive with you. Their mind has been elsewhere. But I'm not getting in a bad way. They could have been struggling financially. They could be grieving the loss of loved ones, and they have not properly handled their grief. There are certain things that they're going through where they're like, okay, I should have said this from the jump. I'm not okay. And you're like, I knew it. And so now you guys have some type of understanding. They might not be as good at articulating it. I feel like when it comes to whatever this is, you guys don't feel like you're good at articulating it with each other, but you're getting closer and closer, and now they get it. They're like, okay, I need to help. I need to listen. I need to be present. I need to be attentive. I can't just be like, yeah. That's not going to work. So you guys in the soulmate department, you are creating, in fact, a new figure eight. We all have patterns in our relationships, and we do a dance. We do a tango. They do this, I react this way. I do that, they react this way. You're adding new things into the equation, and these things are kind of taking you by surprise, but it's also making you feel more comfortable. It's kind of like if somebody wants to talk to you dirty, okay, they might take out the garbage or wipe the counter or Swiffer, and you're like, ugh, that's hot. Do you know what I mean? So they're seeing like, oh, that's all I gotta do to get this, and that. I'm gonna do those things. I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I'm trying not to laugh. But are you picking up what I'm putting down? Like, they don't know that your love language is like picking up some garbage, making the bed, taking their shoes off, taking the trash to the curb, whatever. They don't know that that's like a love language. It's a mom language. It's a wife language. Okay. You feel me? And yeah, maybe they used to be a good listener and they haven't been lately, or you're working on being a good listener, or you love a good listener. You guys are just seeing, okay, we need to be more present with each other. There are certain things that you've been missing the mark on that you maybe didn't want to admit, that you maybe didn't want to cop to, and they're the same. They mirror you, your soulmate. So when you're like, I'm doing things amazing, what are you talking about? They're looking at you the same way. They're like, I'm doing things amazing. What the frick are you talking about? And you guys gotta put your swords down. You guys are both yelling into the microphone. You're like, you guys both have one microphone, and you're like, no, I'm doing the best job. I don't know what you're doing. But I'm doing great. So you guys are seeing, you gotta let one talk, and then the other, you gotta listen, and you have to realize that you guys are a mirror. Sometimes we gotta wait, we gotta pause, we gotta hold up the mirror for them. So they can see whatever they're spinning, whatever they're talking about, and vice versa. And you guys are both seeing there's an area of life that means a lot to this person that they want you to work on. And you guys could have a lot of pride, like, what? And they think the same thing. They're like, you could work on this. And you're like, you could work on this. You could. And now you guys are both going to be feeling heard. But I feel like it's a very sore or soft topic. What's the word? It's a topic that, like, it's still new. It's still fresh in your mind. So you're like, don't play no games with this new arrangement, with this new agreement, with this new figure eight. Don't you get crazy with me. Because you ain't having it. You ain't having it. No, you are not. Oh my gosh, the microphone. If you guys have been on the outs with your person, you guys are going to have strong opinions together. You're going to be watching social media together, speaking up together, communicating more, which is good because sometimes we feel like we're so strong, like I'll get through the day even though I'm not talking to them and I'm mad at them right now. Sometimes we really feel like I'll be okay. I don't need them. Sometimes they need to know that we need them. Like, hey, I'm just saying this because I really need your help. I really need you to listen to me. I'm trying to have full transparency here. And so you guys are going to be speaking a lot of truth together. This is your new figure eight. So I love this for you guys because you're really trying to make it a new habit. Maybe you guys got into some bad habits and then you felt like, oh, they're really being forceful when they think that I should do this. And they felt the same way. And now you guys are both seeing each other's point of view. You're looking carefully. You're not assuming that they're okay. They're not going to assume that you're okay. You guys are healing that certain aspect of your relationship and being more honest, like, hey, when you cancel plans or you flake out on doing this, it bothers me. Or when you say that we can't go to the movies and we'll do it this time, or we're not going to plan it, whatever it is, you guys just see that you have a certain love language that they need and a love language that you need. I love it. Okay, let's get any other advice for all the besties. Let's see if there's anything else for you guys. Okay, whoa. Anything else for the collective? Okay, we have possibility for a union. So again, this is a big confirmation that some of you guys that are single and just feeling like a little down on, oh, is this all that is out there? Like, is this it? There's a possibility for a union coming in, and that's what you're being prepared for. You're going to need to continue to take bold steps forward. Okay, bold steps forward. I feel like everybody needs to hear that. But you guys are making it over and through obstacles like never before. You guys should be really proud of yourself. Yes, you guys are learning how to surrender. You are surrendering to love that is being given to you. You're surrendering to just good things that are unfolding for you. So enjoy this new beginning. Enjoy this new season. You guys got people so shook they can't speak. They better talk to you nice, and they better get up out of your space. They better get up out of your bubble, because you're not going backwards. You're ready to sound off, pop off in the best possible way. Like, show everyone what you got, because you are on a special task force for the divine. And part of this special task force is you elevating. There's another chapter of this coming into your life where you're getting another job title. There's going to be these shifts in power. You're getting a fresh start, and you're going to be feeling really inspired where you were feeling bored before. Keep repairing your mind, your body, your spirit, and cleanse often, because you have a lot of Jezebels and ops in your vicinity trying to send you certain things, trying to cause literal accidents. So yeah, some of you guys are definitely going to rewatch this message, and I'm getting in the bubble bath or in the bathtub, or maybe some of you guys listen to me when you're doing dishes or driving, but it is your time to be at the top of the wheel, and it's luck and right timing. You're done with the balancing act. You're done. You're done. You are ferocious right now. You are a whole snack. You are like, you know when people say, oh, they have that glow, like people can see that you're glowing. Have you guys ever seen the movie Stardust? And you know where Claire Danes is the falling like shooting star, and when she's really happy, she glows. It's a great movie if you guys haven't seen it. And I know my besties will love that movie. So that'll be the spiritual assignment. We'll talk about that movie in the comments. But when she's happy and in love or anything like of a high vibration, she glows and glows and glows. And that's when the wicked witch tries to like take her heart anytime she's glowing, because it's going to give all the witches eternal youth. You embody eternal youth. You embody this glow and this shine, and you are finally just letting all of that love in and knowing that you're glowing. Because it might make you feel kind of like vulnerable or like exposed. Like, no, don't look at me. I'm shining. Like, stop. But you are really learning how to embrace it. So that is the spiritual assignment, to watch the movie Stardust. If you have not watched it, I have it on my DVR. But it's such a good movie. It's such a good movie. I know you guys will like it if you haven't seen it. And then if you guys have seen it, the spiritual assignment is, what do you think of that movie? Okay, what do you like about that movie? What is your favorite part? I have a lot of favorite parts. I think the movie's funny and like witty and then there's like romance in it, that it has like magic, and I just love movies like that. Anyways, I love hanging out with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this message. I hope it brought you all of the positivity that you guys need right now. I have another special message for you guys. Members only, you guys will get it first, early access, ad free. And yeah, thank you guys for all of your love and support. You guys are the best. You've been wanting to watch a movie? Yes, you will love this movie. So I'm going to type it. Whoa, I just bumped the table. I'm going to type it in the chat for you guys. It's called Star Dust. And it has Michelle Pfeiffer. It has Robert De Niro, Claire Danes. I forget the other guys that are in it, but it has a lot of famous people in it. And it's just good. It's about rivalry and royalty and love and magic, and it's good. It's really, really good. They would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those pesky kids. Yeah, it's such a cute movie. Okay, guys. So yeah, smash the you know what. Don't forget to affirm what you want. Pop your, you guys got this life, this new season on lock. You are in a special task force for what you're going to help the world with. So much is being revealed for you. So much shocking news. Enjoy every minute of it. Let me know in the comments if you guys also love the love portion, because I'm trying to get some feedback on the love portion. But yeah, smash the you know what, hit the bell, duh. You don't want to miss out. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.